Okay, first episode we have Ascension 0 with the Ironclad. It's a random rare, 100 gold. Choose a rare card. Let's see what we've got here. So we have the Burning Elite. So we've got the Burning Elite with the rest site, or we could go upgrade elite, upgrade elite, upgrade. In a late event, we'll skip out on the Burning Elite, so we can hit any of these 3 chests. We don't really need to hit the early elite. 3 early shops though. So we could get the 100 gold to go to the shop. We could get a rare card, which could give us a nice bit of a power boost. Okay, I reckon we skip out on the shop. I reckon we go this path. If we hit a rare, we could probably get 3 card rewards. I might even opt for a second event there and then go elite. We could go the extra combat. But then if we don't get a good rare, then we can always go for an upgrade there. And then come up here and do that. So I reckon we'll go with that. Do we want to choose the rare or go a random rare? I think we'll have a choice. Okay, so limit break. If we were to take limit break, I'd be a little bit hesitant on taking on the elite there unless we can get a couple of good sources of strength. So it's not really a rare that's going to help us out there. Juggernaut can help to do that little bit of damage against these, which the damage from that can be enough to maybe help out. Just getting the card rewards to be able to deal with that elite. Or corruption. I reckon we make the first run a fun run. Let's go for corruption. Probably could have played that fight a little bit better. Okay, ghostly armor. Searing blow corruption for the first run. It's way too memey. Go shirt off. We'll try and get the most value out of those blocks that we can. Don't mind the flex here. Okay, if we fire breathing, if we don't have the skills to be a thin deck, we'll try it out. How are we going to go in the later stages though? I think the fire breathing will still be worth it for the Hex Ghost though. Don't mind the Burning Pact. It's a way of just exhausting a single attack, because it's going to exhaust itself as well. I'm not sure about this elite. Potion was a bit of a waste. Okay, this could even be... I can't even remember the last time I played a Clash deck. It has been a long time. It's really not a card that I like. Statuses just completely ruin the deck. But in saying that, if we do end up with statuses, we do have fire breathing to be able to do damage. I think it could actually work. So the deck doesn't mind the knob. Doesn't mind Lagavulin. And Fire Breathing's enhanced to Sentries, so I think we're pretty fine for any of the elites here. In fact, actually say removing the bash is probably the play here. So we'll get a bit of block value here before we play the Corruption. Now Corruption goes out. And the sentries pretty much always go for either the first or the third. And out of those two, just the one with the least amount of health. There are some exceptions to that, depending on attack order, depending on any AoE, things like that, but generally speaking in most cases, that's sort of the logic you'd go by. Easy. Flame Barrier with Corruption. Happy with that. Happy to remove a card here. Tempted to remove Bash, but Bash makes the clash a lot better. Go Strike. Upgrade on Clash is nice, going to 18 damage. Fire Breathing as well, going to 10, but I think what we really need here is just to be able to play another card when we play Corruption. We could play the skills anyway, but we could drop both Corruption and Fire Breathing on the one turn. We could do a Corruption Strike. We could even Shrug to draw into Corruption, then play it, so... Pretty happy with the Thorns here. Thorns good against Heart, good against the birds early up too. Flame Barrier's also good against birds. Between Flame Barrier and Bronze Scales, that's easy solution. Burning Pack can help us with a bit of draw. We could even upgrade the Bash. 3 turns of Vulnerable. Get a lot more use from the Clash then. Could go the Burning Elite, but no. I think we should be good with these elites. So I'm going to Corruption and try and play all these skills as early as I can just to get them out of my hand before he does his Enrage. Just think whether to use Vulnerable Potion, but I don't think it's going to be worth it. Leave that there. It's got 26, or we can drop a Vulnerable Potion. And next turn, we're going to be getting Bash Strike, which that'll do another 19. So we got 19, And here we got 26. Whereas if we drop a vulnerable potion, we can then get the kill. Thunderclap potentially. Don't think it's needed though. Don't mind the Burning Pact, especially be able to draw into the corruption a little bit easier. Armaments for the upgrades. Don't mind uppercut here for the weak and vulnerable. The weak especially will help after we exhaust a lot of the skills. To have a Heart of Iron. So I'm thinking here, uppercut, card remove. If it was an uppercut plus, it would be a lot more tempted. Get rid of a strike. You could still pick up an armaments. We only get to play it once though, but so if we do that, then we armaments the shrug. We're not going to play it this time. I really want to wake him up this turn though. Ghostly armor will exhaust. You can draw into the basher uppercut. Nope. So not ideal. Okay. We'll save the artifact potion. Vajra, happy with that. Ooh, Rampage. So Rampage is another card that I love, but I know it's not that good a card. When we've got a deck that's this thin, kind of didn't really need that uppercut. But, well. Rampage going to +8 for each play is good. Fire breathing against this boss would also be a good upgrade. But I think the extra turns of particularly the weak, I think this uppercut upgrade is going to be worth it. Okay, there's the corruption. Okay, I don't really want to play Flame Barrier this turn, so we're going to miss out on playing Clash, but that's okay. I was expecting to be able to get vulnerable on him a little bit earlier here. Probably should have had a vulnerable potion. That's the problem with statuses. It really hurts Clash, but we do have the fire breathing for that bit of damage. That's 25, not quite a kill. That's 21. This would be taking 16 damage. Oh, it's Ascension 0, so we're going to heal up at the end of the act anyway. Strength is definitely good. Okay, Juggernaut, Impervious, Brutality. I'm going Impervious. Okay, so we've got 7 starter cards we could get rid of with Pandora's Box. Fusion Hammer means we can no longer rest, but we do have an armament. If the armaments was upgraded, I'd definitely be leaning more towards the Fusion Hammer. But the fact that we don't have an upgrade on that makes that a little bit harder of a take. Tiny House. Nah, we've got to go P-Box here. Got another Corruption, Flame Barrier, Reckless Charge, which will synergize with the fire breathing. Seeing Red and Intimidate, don't mind. Combust and Bloodletting, we don't really need as much. But not too bad. My main worry at the moment is going to be the block. So we've got a couple of good block cards there. 3 good blocks. Shrug and Ghostly Armor. We need some good premium block cards. So we can get 3 there. So I don't mind that. If you go that way, you've got lots of combats and elite. That way is lots of events than elite. This way we can go either way there. So this path gives us more flexibility. We can either go combats or elites, combats or events. But if we do take an elite, it's going to be a burning. We got 2 combats, 3 events. We can choose either way there. Combat, and then just up there. We get plenty of upgrades. We're not going to get a shop though. If you go to that one, we're not getting a shop. And I'd value 2 upgrades over an elite. If we get lots of money, we could potentially go for the shop instead of the upgrade, if there's not much that we have that we want to upgrade. But I reckon we'll give this a try. Just to get it out of my hand. Okay, there is another armament. Not that we really need a second one. We'll go another combat. Should have done the bash first. So we do have another fire breathing here. So we could definitely lean heavy on the statuses. Don't mind that. Let's get rid of that combust. Okay, glad we took the money. Okay, whenever a card is exhausted, gain 3 block. That plus reckless charge. So that gives us a way of generating block. I quite like that. Okay, not too bad. I think there's not very often usually take on Burning Elites in Act 2, but we've got 3 potions. We're feeling relatively good of this random mismatch of a deck. We probably could have actually exhausted the other copy of Corruption, now that I think about it. But we do also want to be drawing that Corruption early on where we can. So they'll have 6 Metallicize for this fight. So let's stop them from getting that block. So we've got quite a bit of incoming damage here. It's going to need to impervious. Okay, we should be fine. Could play a Flame Barrier to then play Clash. Should do 18 damage. Summon and die straight away. Not overly keen on the second copy of Clash. Don't mind the Intimidate though. Any sources are weak. Always be welcome. Cleave for the extra AoE, but we're getting plenty of AoE from the Fire Breathing anyway. Particularly with the 2 Reckless Charges. So don't mind the Intimidate. So just get rid of the artifact. Now we actually want to kill the Sphere Guardian first, because he'll be adding dazes, which dazes are actually going to be helpful for us. Easy. Okay, armaments plus. That's a bit better. So upgrade wise, let's get a fire breathing upgraded. I don't think we really need to add too many cards into the deck, and I don't think max health is really going to help us much here. So normally I'm a big fan of Singing Bowl, but this, I mean, we're halfway through the run already, so let's just take the key here. So I don't think we really need double corruption in here, but we could have 2 copies there just to get it out sooner. Feel No Pain upgraded actually. It's probably not bad. Just that little bit of extra block. Sorry, Vampire. Okay. Intimidate for extra weak. Rampage when it cycles. Give us a bit more damage. I think the reckless charges here for the damage that they do, the block that we're getting from the days. Yeah, I reckon we just get rid of Clash. Bloodletting here to get... seem to get down Impervious, but I reckon we could do an uppercut instead. Nothing else to spend the energy on anyway. Don't need those. Don't mind the energy potion though. Okay, not bad. Get another Reckless Charge. Wild Strike. So the benefit of the wound over the days is the fact that it'll stay in the deck, so we can accumulate more of them for the fire breathing. But with the Reckless Charge for the days, it also exhausts. The exhaust giving us the 4 block. Reckless Charges are quite nice. They don't even really need an upgrade either, because it's only the 3 damage, but the days is also doing damage from the fire breathings. So don't mind the Intimidates. Or whether we just get another Corruption upgraded. Embrace the double Corruption. Okay, no Corruption there. We do have the Seeing Red, so we could draw into one. No. There they go. That's right, we'll get them back. Like so. Thank God for Impervious. So the bludgeon is tempting because a lot of the attack cards we're playing the Reckless Charges are free. Just the Uppercut, the Rampage, and Bash. The only ones that are costing us energy. The only thing is, for the first few turns we won't be able to play the bludgeon, that's all. Berserk, on the other hand, it needs an upgrade, but the 1 turn of Vulnerable isn't too bad, but it's not like we need the extra energy anyway. Where it would be helpful is if we can pick up some attack cards with draw, which Ironclad does have a few. I think this has got to be an empty cage. Do we keep the 2 copies of Corruption though? I think if we empty cage, we go bash and bloodletting. We don't really need the vulnerable because we've already got sources of vulnerable, and we don't really need the energy either. So they're two fairly dead draws. Okay, so it needs red key from a rest site. So awaken one, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 powers, 6 powers. So we do have a lot of upgrades here. We can go, if we go here, we can opt into an elite, or we can always take an event rest. Go down here, we can have another rest. Let's mix it up and do one of each. And here, and get 2 more rest sites and a shop. We could opt for 2 shops. I think the 1 shop's fine. Same here as we could go 2 shops. Tempted to see some events here. Stack 3 events can be quite good. I'm quite happy with that path. Okay, so 2 turns of vulnerable, not ideal. We have lots of rest sites, so that means lots of upgrades. We really want to get an upgrade on the Berserk. So I'm going to hold off playing that just for now. Get rid of the clash. Actually, we could have exhausted the clash with the empty cage, now that I think about it. Until 11, 12. We'll heal back up to 71. Okay. This is where things start getting really silly. It is more powers before awaken one, but ooh. Can make uppercut free. Can make a corruption free. And they don't need upgrades either once we get a corruption out. Okay, so this is where we'll start seeing how silly this deck is going to get. Actually, we probably won't get a chance to see much because it'll be over before you even know it. I should have played the Impervious there. That's my bad. Oh, and a Dark Embrace. Okay, Pommel Strike also tempting. Dark Embrace. We get card draw from the Dark Embrace when the days exhaust. And we get card draw when we draw a days from the Evolve. It's just going to be a full hand of craziness. Actual craziness. And watch what happens. We'll go there. We're not going to play Berserk. In fact, let's get rid of the Berserk here. It begins. Okay, seeing red. Reckless Charge. Let's... cut free. That would exhaust, drawing us more cards. Reckless Charge. Same again. And they all exhaust, gain lots of block, redraw the cards, they trigger fire breathing again, and it just becomes crazy. Another Dark Embrace is tempting, but we really don't need it. The Evolve for the card draw here. Okay, so we can get card draw there. To have another Feel No Pain. Could go Feel No Pain, Flash of Steel, card remove. So if we want to get a chance to do something with the Berserk, it'll need an upgrade. Could do the other Feel No Pain. Free removal. Could do an armaments. Could do the rampage. Okay, let's just not get a curse from this guy. So Dark Embrace, straight away we're going to see the benefits. Of that exhaust. It's a bit of a waste, but it is risky if you do that and all of a sudden starts attacking for the curse. Hold on to the potions. Pervious to block 11 damage. No, I think we'll take the damage. Let's not risk anything else. There we go. Okay, Shockwave I don't mind. Just so I don't forget, I'm gonna grab the red key. Nemesis. Don't even mind about the memory. Nope. Okay. Shockwave will give us more weak and vulnerable. Don't really need the energy. This will work. I should have played that in the cultists. So much days. Block. So that's our whole deck at the moment. So what we can do here is if we go uppercut, reckless charge, draw back into all of the days, uppercut, reckless charge, draw back into them. Okay, we didn't draw the days then. But we're still able to generate 24 block. Okay. Well, particularly with the weak, feeling fairly confident about the heart. Now that I've said that, we're going to die a miserable death to Sphere and Shield. But we'll see how we go. Um... 70 gold isn't going to get us much, but a little bit of extra card draw will shrug it off. 3 blocks, nothing. Yeah, I'll pick up another shrug. Okay, not great. Takes us a couple of turns to get things sorted here. Especially with the corruptions not out yet. So I was saying about dying to spear and shield. Probably not far off. Okay, we need the block there. Very close, and we've got no potions, so... We'll be right now, though. It takes that couple of turns to get going, but once it's going, it's not too bad. 30 card deck though. The Dark Embrace is definitely important to get out. I don't think we need another Intimidate. We'll play the Berserk here. Just fill up the whole hand. Also just conscious of how much block I can gain here. So 8, 16, 24, 32. heavy attack for 36. So if I do that, it's okay. There we go. First run done. Alright, next we've got the Silent on Act 0.